Last time, we explored 5 astonishing parallels hidden within the journey of Isra and Miraj. Flight, real-time communication, autonomous transport, quantum physics, and even the mysteries of time itself. Things that sounded impossible in the year 621 are now technologies shaping the modern world. But what if the journey contains even more secrets? Because beyond the miracles of speed and time, Isra and Miraj also described ideas that resemble atmospheric science, advanced security systems, artificial intelligence, satellite imaging, and even direct mind-to-mind communication. Concepts that humanity would only begin to understand more than 1,400 years later. Today we continue the journey. We continue the ascent through the heavens to uncover 5 more astonishing technological parallels hidden within one of the most extraordinary events in human history. This is part 2 of Isra and Miraj. And what you are about to see may completely change the way you look at the relationship between Islam, science, and the future itself. Welcome back to XOIS Islamic Stories. Technology 6. The Layered Heavens. Atmospheric Science. In the event of Miraj, it mentioned there are 7 layers of heavens, each possessing its own unique physical properties and characteristics. In ancient time, the sky looked like a ceiling, one color, one surface, unchanging. The Quran states in Surah Al-Mulk, verse 3, He created 7 heavens in layers. The Arabic word used is tabaqo, meaning stacked one upon another, each sealed from the other. Today, meteorological and atmospheric sciences have mapped our sky with absolute precision. We now know that the sky above us is not a singular void, but a highly organized, stratified shield consisting of distinct layers: the troposphere, the stratosphere, the mesosphere, and so on. Modern science has fully validated this structural reality. Description of the atmosphere, confirmed by science more than 1,400 years after it was revealed. Technology 7. Layered security and identity authentication. As the Prophet peace be upon him and the angel Jibril approached the gates of each heavenly layer, they didn't just walk through. They were stopped by guardian angels who acted as sentries. The gatekeeper would ask, "Who is there?" Jibril would identify himself. The gatekeeper would then ask for verification. Has he been granted permission to ascend? Only after identity and authorization were verified were the cosmic gates opened. Does this process sound familiar? This is multi-factor authentication, the backbone of modern digital security. When you log into your bank account, the system asks, "Who are you?" Username, prove it. Password, prove it again. SMS code, biometric scan. Only then is access granted. Major airports use biometric checkpoints. Iris scans, facial recognition, fingerprint readers. The Miraj described a security architecture that the world's most advanced digital systems are still trying to implement perfectly. Technology 8. Holographic reconstruction and AI personas. During his ascension, Prophet Muhammad peace be upon him met, interacted and prayed with the past prophets, who had passed away centuries or millennia prior. They engaged in real-time conscious dialogues. In today's era, this concept is no longer confined to the spiritual realm. In 2012, the hologram of Tupac Shakur, dead since 1996, performed live at Coachella in front of a stadium crowd. In 2021, a holographic ABBA performed their reunion tour as digital avatars of their 1970s selves. More significantly, AI is now capable of reconstructing the voice, appearance, and conversational personality of deceased individuals from historical data. South Korean broadcast channel MBN created an AI-generated version of a deceased grandmother and reunited her, virtually, with her living daughter. Is that the same as speaking to the actual person? No. But 1,400 years ago, the concept of interactive presence across the boundary of death belonged only to divine experience. Technology 9. Remote sensing, seeing what you've never visited. When the Prophet peace be upon him returned to Mecca and shared his story, the Quraysh mocked him. They knew he had never traveled to Jerusalem before, so they demanded a test. Describe the physical details of Al-Aqsa Mosque to us. The Prophet peace be upon him had never visited Jerusalem before that night. Yet he described the mosque in precise detail, the number of columns, the doors, the dimensions, so accurately that even those who had been there confirmed it. 14 centuries ago, looking at a building thousands of miles away without being there was considered supernatural. Today, through tools like Google Earth, Google Street View, and high-resolution satellite remote sensing, anyone sitting in Jakarta, New York, or Cairo can virtually walk the alleyways of Marrakesh or the plazas of Buenos Aires, places you have never physically been, with enough detail to read signboards and count doorways. Technology 10. Mind-to-mind communication, brain-computer interface. At the absolute peak of the Mi'raj, at the Sidrat al-Muntaha, the Prophet peace be upon him received communication from Allah. It was described as pure revelation, direct transfer of knowledge, instructions, and awareness straight to the heart and mind. In 2024, Neuralink, Elon Musk's brain-computer interface company, successfully implanted its first chip into a human patient. The subject, paralyzed from the neck down, was able to control a computer cursor with pure thought, playing chess and typing text without moving a single muscle. But the implications go further. Researchers at the University of California, San Francisco, developed a system that decoded a paralyzed patient's brain signals and converted them into full spoken sentences at near conversational speed. The person spoke by thinking. 10 technologies, 10 parallels, 10 things that the people of 621 CE would have dismissed as absolute madness, that are now the ordinary fabric of daily life. Airplanes, video calls, escalators, quantum computers, GPS and relativity, atmospheric science, biometric security, AI reconstruction, satellite imagery, brain-computer interfaces. All of it was described in a single night, a night that one man experienced, reported, and was ridiculed for. This is not coincidence. Islam is not the enemy of science. The Quran does not contradict modern discovery. It preceded it. What are your thoughts on these technological findings? Let us know in the comments below. Keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep searching for the stories that connect our world. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Only on XO Islamic Stories.